Call your dog off. 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 Sir, call your dog off. Call your dog off. He just bit me. He bit me. Call your dog off.
Just released, body cam footage shows Gastonia, North Carolina police officers arresting a homeless veteran suspected of panhandling in a median and tasing his dog named Sunshine. Unfortunately, Sunshine didn't make it. This is brand new footage just released by a judge in North Carolina against the will of law enforcement in Gastonia, who fought the release of this footage, supposedly because they wanted to guarantee a fair trial to this homeless veteran, Joshua Rohrer. Yeah, right. If law enforcement doesn't want you to see this, then you probably need to see it. Take a look at the pertinent part of this footage and draw your own conclusions.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing all right, sir.
Well, just out with him. I told him he couldn't be on the median.
Yeah, that's why I was packing my stuff up.
Walk out to a car to get money.
Yeah, I saw him at the Circle K the other day with a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now he's refusing to give me his ID because I'm going to write him for violating the city
She's
ordinance.
trying to write me a ticket because I was walking up this, packing up. She told me to pack up.
I told
and
you
I was
I
literally
was-
rolling up my roll.
Listen,
and somebody stopped and gave me money. And
listen.
you saw it yesterday. He saw it too. People give me money without me asking. I don't have to ask.
Because you're, first of all, I mean, it can be inferred, okay? Because that's the way the law works.
Right.
Things can be inferred. So if it appears that you're violating the ordinance, that's how that works.
Right, but if
so, if you're so let me tell you, because you're not a lawyer, you can get one, but I can tell you how the law works. You're in the median, right? You're waving at people in the median after I've told you.
Down like this.
Yes.
I sit there and observe you, and that lady is a witness down there.
Yeah, and I walked up here because I packed up like you told me
I just want you to know you can go to jail for this ordinance. If you continue to argue with officers, you're going to go to jail, and we are going to call animal control for your dog. You got it? Okay.
But
so no.
If I
you cannot
you
cannot be here.
That's fine. I told her I was leaving.
And I interpreted you asking for money because you're and you walk out to the car.
Dude, you saw it. I was standing here talking to him
tell me
yesterday.
right now. You don't give me your you go to jail and calling animal control on your dog.
For what? You're writing me a ticket for a crime I didn't commit.
Can we get your ID?
Dude, I didn't commit this crime.
But you're also in the median after I've told you not to be here before. Have I not said that?
And that's why I was vacating, because she asked me to leave. And I was literally walking up here. I didn't ask anybody for money.
Okay.
That's right. I'm taking this to trial.
You can.
That's fine. You can.
It's going to go to trial anyway. You don't even have to ask.
Oh, it's going to trial.
Oh, I know.
You're wasting taxpayer dollars.
Okay.
Well,
I pay my taxes too.
There you go.
No, your state ID, not your VA
This
ID.
isn't valid. It's not valid.
I need your state ID, not your VA ID. I'm gonna ask you one more time.
It's not even valid.
Give me your
It's
state
out of
ID.
date.
All right, turn around. You're being arrested.
Whoa, what
You're under
for,
arrest.
dude?
Turn around.
Are you kidding me?
Turn around.
You
Turn
don't
around.
see this?
Turn around.
Somebody help me!
Turn around.
Hey, what are you doing?
Turn around.
What are you doing?
Sir.
Mama!
Hey.
What are you doing?
Hey. Call your dog off. 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 Sir, call your dog off. Call your dog off. He just bit me. He bit me. Call your dog off. To Charlie. Call. To Charlie 10 City. Taser deployed on the dog.
No tape. Charlie and Tim was bit by the dog.
It bit my foot, and I knew it was going to bite you, so.
Charlie was bit by the dog.
10-4, it didn't break my boot, but it bit my boot.
Help me! What are you doing?
Negative.
Relax and give me your hand.
Why are you doing this? I haven't done anything. Cooperating.
His
Sir,
dog bit him.
his dog bit me.
Help me record
His dog bit me.
His dog is never protecting
I
him.
get you, but when we are out here trying to get something from him and it won't happen, I have to do what I have to do. The dog bit me, okay?
No, it didn't, because you shot him with a taser. Please help me. Why are y'all doing this to me?
Sir, what did they ask you for?
They asked me for my ID, and then he grabbed me and tackled me and threw me on the floor. I was in the process of handing it to you.
Y'all, please settle this nicely because this guy has been out here for months. His dog was never
Okay, we're doing what we have
They
to do.
tased my dog.
I watched them tase it.
They tased it. Please record this.
It's really sad how the dog is treated.
Please record this. Why are y'all doing this to me?
This guy stays out here all the time.
Dude,
I get it, but it doesn't change the fact that the dog bit me. Okay? Can y'all just back up, please?
Did you see the dog bite his foot?
Dude, he tased my dog. Of course. Like, seriously, why are y'all doing this to me?
Okay, but we have to do our job.
Any dog with it.
We have to do our
Here's
job.
the thing. Y'all didn't see the whole story, so just back up.
Dude, you didn't either. Y'all are harassing me
Don't
and
be nice right now. Really think be nice. I'm all about to support y'all. Support us. Love you. Say hey, you're wrong.
Well, you did not hear this. You did not see the whole story.
Please help me. Somebody record this. Thank you. I need your information. Somebody please help me. They're trying to kidnap me.
Did he see the dog bite?
I don't know what they do with Sunshine. Where's my dog? Sunshine Ray. I need my dog. She's my medical device. Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Where's my dog, man? What are y'all doing with my dog? Where's my dog?
Give me a second.
He never bites anybody. You come give him money.
I get, but when we're trying to detain the owner, of course the dog's going. And I asked him to call his dog off. The dog got on the hood of the car, and the dog began barking. The dog initially barked and bit my boot, but it didn't break my boot. I did not want this dog to bite my partner. You understand?
No, I understand.
Okay, we asked for his ID. He refused us to give us his ID.
Ma'am, I need your information. I need your help.
I'm not sure. She's mad because he's here all the time, and they don't like the fact that we had to do what we had to do.
Please help me.
I'll taste it. Yeah, it didn't break, but everybody's out. It's gonna blow up. Everybody's out here. His dog initially bit me.
No, you
It didn't break
tased
my
my
boot.
dog.
It got
My
on the
dog
thing,
was
and I-
running
and the dog-
away, and he
and I
shot
thought the
her
dog-
while she was running away.
I didn't shoot her. I tased her.
Yes, he did. He tased her for no
My camera's still on.
It wasn't that long ago that I discussed another video of police shooting a dog in the officer versus puppy video. This is nothing new in North Carolina. By the way, I went to law school in North Carolina at Chapel Hill. I worked as a prosecutor in Raleigh. I did a year of juvenile criminal defense in Durham, North Carolina, while Mike Nifong was prosecutor there. In the applicable jurisdiction, which is the Fourth Circuit, these cases, for some reason, seem to come out of North Carolina. There's a very recent published opinion, actually, out of the Fourth Circuit, Ray versus Rohn from 2020, which deprived police officers from qualified immunity in a civil lawsuit for shooting someone's dog. Actually, I really suggest that you read it. I will link to it at the website. As an initial matter, it's really well settled that privately owned dogs are, quote, effects under the Fourth Amendment, and that the shooting and the killing of such a dog constitutes a, quote, seizure. So it's a different legal standard than standard police shooting cases where humans are involved. Here, unfortunately, dogs are treated as property. It is what it is. It's an overall reasonableness standard, recognizing that police can shoot dogs where officer safety justifies the decision. The question is whether at the time the officer shot the dog, he had a reasonable belief that the dog posed a threat to himself or others. If the facts are sufficient to show that such a belief was unreasonable, then the law is clearly established in the Fourth Circuit that shooting a dog under those circumstances would constitute an unreasonable seizure of that individual's property, in this case, Mr. Rohrer, under the Fourth Amendment. And that means that qualified immunity would be denied, just like in that recent Fourth Circuit case. So it's not a great way of looking at the value of our dogs to us as man's best friend, but that's the actual legal analysis that the courts use. Here, I mean, the footage, it is what it is. The tasing officer, Officer Maurice Taylor, claims that the dog, quote, bit his boot. Although I snipped the footage for YouTube reasons, you can click the link and watch the entire raw footage on Mr. Rohrer's YouTube channel. I will link that at the website, thecivilrightslawyer.com, also in the description. You can see, if you watch that raw footage, that the tasering took place well after the dog allegedly bit Taylor's boot. Immediately after the officer claims that the dog bit the boot, you can see the dog wagging her tail. I have my doubts. Perhaps what really happened is that the dog came up to Officer Taylor wagging her tail, officer friendly, then kicked her in the face, thus making contact with the boot. They don't call them jackbooted thugs for nothing. This also reminds me of the officer from yesterday's video, where the guy that the officer beat up actually attacked his fists. That's what actually happened. Yeah, right. At the point where the taser is deployed, the arguable officer safety concern actually at that time involves his partner officer. And you can see the dog on video at that point, and the dog clearly doesn't make any move to attack the guy's partner. All in all, the response to this itself that you see on the video, and you can see in the news if you Google this, it speaks itself to the lack of reasonableness of the decision to taser this homeless vet's dog under these circumstances. And how many cops were present towards the end of this footage? 15, 20? Who is paying these people, and where are they now? Now, take a look at the raw footage, again, posted in the description, also at the website at thecivilrightslawyer.com, and form your own opinion here. Make sure to subscribe to follow along. I had some big news today in the family court judge case. If you're following that, no one knows this yet. Hopefully an update on that next week. Also, another way that you can support the channel is by becoming a member on YouTube. There are several options available if you want to support the content here. And that's greatly appreciated. I greatly appreciate you watching, commenting, and sharing, discussing the law, educating yourself and others. See you soon.